Every time I load up on 2K, every year, I got to make something that reminds me of Shaq, the best center of all time. So he definitely correlates to Shaq. He doesn't have the highest free throw rating. It's only a 71, but he's a dominant wreck big man. My job is to, be that.
Rip City, are you ready for your Portland Trail Blazers? Manning the middle, standing 7'2", number 23, Donovan Clingan. Starting at power forward, at 6'7", number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Portland, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Clingan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Sharp finds Simons. Driving in, and the slam dunk by Simons.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
And here are the Mavericks now. MP with it. Now defended by Grant. MP passes to Washington. Irving against Sharp. Another shot. MP. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Sharp. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Deni Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Back to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
MP passes to Washington. And Grant sends it back. And Simons has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Here's MP. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Grant the pass to Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp's got 5.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Derek Lively, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Down low, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. His last outing with 20 points. They get it back. MP. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Anderson out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Klingon in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Here's Henderson. Goes back up. A rebound by Washington.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
That one falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving against Simon. Passes it to Anderson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Steps back and fires. Here's Klingon. Lays it up off the glass.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Out to the wing. Washington passes to MP. Stolen by Avdia. To the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Anderson with it. Now defended by MP. And he overshot that one, missing. Mavericks trail by 7. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at running the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Snatched up, Irving. He makes that one drop only a second, 5 tries.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard? Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
That's the end of the first half.
Portland out in front, up by 12. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
The Mavericks, 22.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Scoot Henderson, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. MP is out there with Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Klingon. Back to Simons. And the rejection by Gafford.
A superb defender, Gafford, using that wide wingspan so well.
Washington passes to Irving. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Inside, a nice shot by Simons. That's 7 points for Anthony Simons.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Sharp against Irving. Basket good. Sharp's got 9.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
To the paint, here's Washington.
And that's a play where Grant lets you know that he can stick with his man and do a good job defending.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Sharp on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot's good. Klingon's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Back to MP. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now here's Simon. He's got 7. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Dallas calls timeout. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility. Here's Sharp. We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Klingon. And it's Reith in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Grant outside. Lock at 6. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Simons. And finally they hit one. Simons has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Sharp against Irving. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Reith. Irving against Sharp. Rebounded by Gafford. Average trailed by 19. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
Dallas with the ball. Here's MP. Second chance effort, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Simons. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Sharp finds Simon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Tipped away and stolen by Simon. Grant against Gafford. And stolen by NP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
DJ Washington.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Sharp. There's the drive. Klingon's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 14 to the inside. Here's MP. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Diaz checked in for the Trailblazers. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match the capability to dominate the paint. And his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And timeout call. Jason Kidd has had enough. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Jeremy started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Irving against Sharp. And a wide open look for MP. Bangs home the trifecta.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
2 minutes in the game.
Simons from outside. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A 3 from MP. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Klingon from outside the arc. Again, Simons missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Portland foul. Shot. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Klingon. Grant surveying the D. Stolen by Washington. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Irving. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
They get it back. Lively the pass to MP. Fires the three. Irving can't hit. Now Simons. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends.